Welcome to Physio Ed. My name is Kathy Doubleday. I'm a physical therapist, and this is Power Moves. This is for Parkinson's wellness recovery. Anybody can do these exercises. These are amazing exercises for everybody who has some stiffness, especially this one. There's a lot of really great flexibility to come today. We're doing power moves on the floor in a supine position with facing up, okay? So everyone get on the floor. We need to have a nice mat or blanket or just an open space on the floor that's a bit comfortable for you to lay down on. If you need a pillow or something to prop up your head, please do that, okay? You want to have your head down as low as you comfortably can. The goal is flat Stanley on the floor here, really as flat as you can get. And so use some modifications until you get to this place, okay? All right, so when we're on the floor, face up, you also can have one other modification, which would be knees being bent, okay? So if for some reason your back does not like you to be all the way flat, try to do some with your legs up or some with your legs down if you can. Okay, so our first position, or first movement, I should say, is posture. So we're gonna power up posture. What we're gonna do, you're gonna put your hands flat onto the ground. And the way that we get a big posture in supine is we puff our chest up. I want you to also feel like you're pushing your heels into the floor. So everything on the back side of our body is going to be activating. So we're gonna push into the floor and puff our chest up. Ready, and 1, and relax. 2, and relax. 3, still use your voice. Relax. 4, 5, and relax. 6, and relax. 7, and relax. 8, and down. 9, down. 10, and down. Good. All right. So now you should be feeling more flat on the floor. So for our weight shift, when we're on our back, our weight shift is going to look like a rock and reach. So you're going to rock and you're going to reach way up and overhead. So you're going to feel this long spine and you're going to get a little bit of extension, and then you're going to come back down. So you're gonna rock over, and you can use that opposite leg. So, well, it's the same leg. Your leg is gonna push, your arm is gonna reach, and I want you to follow that hand towards the wall back behind your head, and then bring it down, okay? So we're gonna prepare for that one more time. Let's do that. Rock, reach, and just feel that length in your arm, and your head and your spine, all the way down the front of that front hip to your toe, and come back down. One more time to the other side. Rock and reach, nice and tall. Lengthen, feel your toe and the front of the hip, and bring it down. Okay, so this is important for getting around in bed. Extremely important for reaching, say, your bedside table, or trying to reach up to pull a pillow towards you, things like that. Okay, here we go. We're gonna use, let's do 10 of these. Ready? And rock, and 1, and down. Rock, reach, 2, and down, and 3, and down, 4, down, 5, and down, 6, and down, 7, and down, 8, and down, 9, and down, and 10, reaching, and down. Very good. So that one really focuses on following your hand and weight shifting side to side. Okay, so now we have rotation. So this is very important for getting in and out of bed again. I'm gonna stretch my arms out wide. Okay, so we're gonna also use your hand going all the way over, and I want you to kind of give yourself like a little clap at the end, okay? That way you know you've made it all the way over to the other hand, and then in the middle you're gonna stretch out nice and wide, okay? So we're gonna go to the side and clap, and open, and clap, and open. That's one. Here we go. And clap, and open, clap, and open. Again, and roll, and open, and roll, and open, and roll, and open, and roll, open, roll, open. Watch your hand follow, and down. 2 more, and follow, open, follow, open, and roll, and open. Good job. All right, you are feeling pretty flat now, I bet. So we have our last one we're gonna do is stepping, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a big step with the knee and hip over to the side, and then bring it back in, okay? You can have your arms a little bit wider, so you can push into the ground, or they can be a little bit towards your side to push in the ground. So let's do a big step to the side, and bring the knee back in. So we're just practicing the first part, which is the step, and bring it back in. Good, one more time, and step it out, and step it in, okay? So try to make that nice big step a big part of this, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is you're gonna take a big step out, and I want you to lift your hips and scoot towards that foot. And then step your opposite leg towards it. And now we're gonna step back into bed. Step in, lift your hips, and bring it back to center. And bring your leg to center. Here we go, let's do that again. We're gonna take a big step out, lift the bottom, scoot it over, and bring the leg in. If you don't feel like lifting that hip up all the way, just make it a small lift, or you can just do the leg. Okay, let's do a few more of those. Stepping out, lift the bottom, bring the foot, and step back in, lift the bottom, bring the foot back in. Good, you're pushing with your hands into the floor, and lift the foot, and bottom, and opposite foot, and back. Here we go. And lift, and bottom, and foot, and back. Here we go. It's one more each side. Lift, and bottom, and step, and back in. Here we go. And step in, and bottom, and step in, and one more side. Here we go. Left, 1, and bottom, and step, and back. Here we go. Step back into bed, lift your bottom, step inside, and we're done. Good job. Okay, everyone, thank you for joining me on the floor. This is Power Moves in Supine. We'll see you next time. Keep working, keep moving.